Good morning, collective. Here we are. The heat wave broke a little bit. It's only 21 degrees right now. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? Amen. Brownout has quit, which means that my power is not flickering on and off. Anywho, so many things, exciting things to discuss. I don't even know where to begin. First, okay, can we talk smells? I've said it before in other videos. I feel professionally like I smell great. It's my one gift to the world. I always smell great. There's a Canadian company. It's just one guy. They used to go by Libertine. Now they go by Paraphrase. I'm not going to give you the exact scents that I buy from them, because I mix mine. I smell so good. There's two perfumists that I only buy from now. There's other smells that I love. If I had to, say I'm not going to the States right now, but if I were to go anywhere to buy other perfumes, it would be in New York City, on the Lower West Side. They have some of the oldest, rarest, most delicious smells. Anyway, I digress. But CB, I Hate Perfume, he's a very small operation, and I used to deliver to him when I lived in New York. I believe he's now in New Jersey. Between Paraphrase and CB Perfume, I'm telling you, if you want to support brilliant, quality, mind-blowing scents, and are also like not going to a huge corporation, go like. And I'm not supported by these people. I had my birthday. I'm smelling great. It's my gift to the world. You're welcome. Okay, so now that we've talked about that, because I wasn't dying to death of heat, I woke up in a pretty good mood. And so I made the mistake of going on social media, which is fine. I made a choice. And I did discover some funny people, so that's great. But I got lost in some snoops and scoops. And let's just talk about it. Can we talk about prenups? Can we talk about contracts all the time, now and forever? It is romantic. You know what's not romantic? Getting fucked over. Because you believe in the human spirit. So I used to love Hugh Jackman up until just really moments ago. I used to love that he was married to Deb forever, and he would always hype her up every anniversary, every birthday. He always called her my Deb. Really striking for the male species. And then we know, like, you know, there was a separation, then a divorce. It seemed fairly whatever. I just learned that basically he cheated on Deb with his co-star. He got his PR ahead of the whole thing. And guys, if you don't really know how PR works, like, I have a friend who works in PR, like, everything is so manufactured. It's crazy how people get away with stuff due to PR. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, he got way ahead of it, had his PR all over it. Anyway, long story short, there was never a prenup, right? They were married for a gazillion years, and they were a love story. There was no prenup. She put her career on hold. She had all the babies. She stayed home. She was loyal and faithful, which is like essentially a career. She gave up one career to have a different type of career, which is being a mom, a stay-at-home mom. Get paid for that shit. It goes for stay-at-home dads too. I digress. Anyway, and then Hugh pulled a real fucking dick move and like didn't want to give her a fucking thing. I'm sorry. And also, isn't he a fucking Libra? Oh, I'm sorry. Out of all the times to not be indecisive, you decide to get decisive on being the biggest fucking loser of all time? Fuck you, Hugh. And mind you, I don't know all the scoops. But birds of a feather do flock together, and I've never liked Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. They give me the icks energetically. Anyone who's energetically given me the icks for no reason that everyone loved, they've all come out to be dirt kicking snakes of some kind. Anyway, we won't get into it. But I'm like, huh. So people say it's unromantic, but for one, I'm like, you know what's also crazy though, is to say don't get a prenup when also the stats on divorce anyways are fucking skyrocket. Like, at this point, it's just like, if you want to be a total ding dong, and also, I learned the hard way. Even just moving to a province that doesn't even recognize any kind of common law. In one province. Just archaic, totally misogynistic. Anyway, whatever. Church and state. I digress. I'm all about it. Everything. Every type of contract in any type of relationship. You want to go into business with a family member or a friend? Write it. Go get a lawyer. If you can't afford to have a lawyer to write up a contract, you cannot afford to lose everything in your life. Which is more than the lawyer fee, I can tell you right now. You want to have babies with someone? Even if you don't want babies, if you accidentally get pregnant and you decide you want to have the child, you better fucking write up a contract and have him sign it. Or vice versa. This is like non-gender specific. Fucking get it all down. All down. Because it's also loving yourself. I don't care how much I love my next partner. I don't care what type of fairy tale wedding I'll be having in Greece with my first little hitch in my favorite church down the road. There will be so many fucking contracts. I absolutely fucking believe in contracts. Holding people to their fucking word. Because also, if you're not a dirt-kicking snake, and you got, you know what I mean? And also because people end things amicably all the time, and some people aren't fucking losers, but it's really turning out that, like, it's a real 50-50 kind of state. 50% of people are just unbearable. They're like a giant vat of hot diarrhea, you know? And then you have people who are just like, I kind of feel like it's all like the neurodivergent people, such as myself, you know? Like, just people who like say what they mean what they say, really just kind of wholesome, and just trying to be like, you know what, things don't have to be perfect, but you don't have to fuck people over. Anyway, so this is a bit of a theme here. Get it in writing. Or if you do have a contract, learn. Again, hire a fucking lawyer. If you can't hire a lawyer, there's always free services. If you can't find the free services, get the ChatGPT Lawyer Edition. Go get yourself your own legal book, like I did. There's legal libraries. You have a college or university that has a law program, go to the head of the department. Like, you know what I mean? Go the distance. Protect yourself. You're the only person you got. The birds are happy. That's nice. Today's recycling day. Yeah, the 3 R's. Reuse. Recycle. Wait, reuse? I forgot the 3rd R. No, I recycle, so I don't need to worry about the 3 R's because I'm recycling. Ooh, I feel like there's a message there. People who are caught on like semantics or syntax. Well, it is kind of like the legal system. Whatever. I'm all over the place. It's hot. I'm tired. I feel great though. Yeah, so guys, a little catch up. Yeah, God, it's been a million years. I feel like lifetimes have occurred. So, I'm officially 44, guys. Here we are. I don't think all of us thought I would live to see 44. My greatest enemies, and even myself. And yet, here I am. And not only that, my life looks nothing at all like I thought it would have. In any area. So, and that's in the most incredible way. Okay, yeah, so I'm a little bit all over the place through our messaging here, so I'm a little bit all over the place too. It's wild to me that I do not have ADHD. All my best friends have ADHD. My ADHD-ness to me is really PTSD. I think someone should study that, the similarities of how PTSD and trauma makes your mind a little bit all over it. You know what? I'm really not in trauma right now. Okay, so going back to turning 44, what I want to talk about, the best gift. I was listening to a talk yesterday, and really this person really put it out succinctly. What I've been trying to say is that everything I learned how to do the last 4 years, my whole life, but this last 4 years really seems to be the crescendo of this whole life. And it's just like learning how to hold your center in amongst the storm being your emotions, learning how to simultaneously be eviscerated and not lose center, and to not lose access to your joy, your happiness and peace, that this and that are true. You can experience it in the same day, or you can tap into both, you know? So, and I was saying, like, the best gift has been literally the worst time of my life became my best gift. My life doesn't look that much different on paper. It's still kind of decimated in some ways, like I'm still rebuilding, you know? But like the peace is like, I've made peace with myself. And making peace with myself is just learning how to, I just see it as, because I've always likened myself to tornadoes, so when I picture myself, I'm the center of the tornado, and I'm calm, and I can also slow down my tornado, so if it's spinning around me, I can now slow it down, I can speed it up, but no matter what, my center is unbothered. So like, I don't suspect that my son's mom will change her behaviors or her pathology. Do I think that some of these pathologies, I don't know, like it's not for me to say if people can change. The rate of success is very small with these people. My point being is that, like, are the external factors going to change a whole bunch? No. And it's just like, yeah, with them trying to destroy me, it's really a gamble. That's what you never realize with people. When trying to really destroy someone, it's a 50-50, because 50%, to no fault of their own, these people are criminal. It's terrible. Like, anyone should crumble. Like, no one should actually have to go through these conditions. So it's not a judgment. 50% will crumble. I have almost crumbled so many times. Like, I have just barely made it by the skin of my teeth. No lie. Like, no lie. No exaggeration. When I say I did not ever think I would see you with 44, it is the truth. And all I can say is I just get it. I get it. It's a lived experience. You have to wrestle with it. That's the in-between stuff to A to Z. You have to wrestle with it so you can understand how you arrived. It's like writing out the math equation. You could just put it into a calculator. You need to see the formula. The formula is where the alchemy is. So like, it literally reminds me when I was in New York and I was a bike messenger, and I was so aggro and just like my life, I hated my job. The job was really stressful. The conditions of New York, like New York's a stressful place, you know, if you're not tethered, it can really toss your ass. And so that's when I committed to doing yoga every single day for 2 weeks. It wasn't for 2 weeks, I just happened to be 2 weeks because I'm kind of lazy sometimes, but this is where it's, again, miraculous. The proof is in the pudding because I'm kind of lazy. I give it my all, but then I just stop. So I did yoga for 2 weeks and I went back to the Buddhist temple. And for 2 weeks straight, every single day, I did an hour of yoga and I did an hour of meditation in the community. And it changed my life, and nothing about my circumstances had changed. I still had the same shitty job, the same conditions, and I was peaceful. So, and there really is something to be said about when you go through all of your worst fears, again, if they don't kill you, it really does. And also, like, how do we always venerate toughness, but like, how do you get tough? It's just like my calluses on my fingers from playing instruments. Right now, I've lost my calluses again. But what's so interesting about using the analogy of calluses for instruments is that, on one hand, it's toughening up your fingers, so it's kind of desensitizing it. But it's desensitizing in a way that gives you the freedom to actually be locked in, very sensitive, and then create something, again, very alchemical and beautiful. That just reminded me. Okay, I'll get back into that story in a sec. So, I'm like, pain is just a flavor. If problem is we don't teach our young people how to regulate. And because most other cultures than white colonials we had rituals in place for every marker, you know? We knew how to deal with things, how to regulate, how to restore, how to rejuvenate, how to heal, how to balance ourselves, how to call ourselves back. Oh, shitski. I'll take that later. So now, and then due to technology, like, we're soft. We're like that movie WALL-E. Like, we're just soft blobs, and we're comfortable. Every high-end training involves the removal of comfort. Comfort makes you soft and dull. So, all of this is to say, I smell great. That's half the battle right there. You can do anything if you smell great. Fresh teeth, even a fresh pair of socks, a scent that just moves you. Fuck. Have a cup of coffee. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm watching this young man. This gives me so much hope. So I'm sitting on the porch this morning, right before filming, and I see this young guy in the alley here, and he's looking at something right by my tree. So, whatever, just let him do his thing, and then I can see that it's something injured. So then I ask him, I say, okay? And he starts talking to me. Anyway, he's come across an injured pigeon, which is something that always happens to me in this city in particular. I don't know what goes on with these pigeons, but their wings just get, tore up. So I ask him if he wants some help, and he says no, that he's good. And then I ask him if he wanted a box, because it is recycling day, but I happen to have literally the perfect size box on my deck. And he said no, that he could do it. And I said, do you have a plan? He said, I'm going to go bring it to a vet. Anyway, he did. I just watched him. He went and got a box. He did end up getting a box, and he just walked past just now to take this little bird to a vet. See what I mean? Guys, I know there's some stinky, well, beyond stinky, just terrible things, but, like, we also have to focus on, there's so much goodness. Any act of compassion is a fucking win. Every act of compassion is a win. That means smiling at each other, asking people actually how they're doing and, like, listening, or, like, holding open a door, paying for someone if they forgot their card. That guy that made a little cameo in yesterday's video, he came around back after I was filming, and what's going on here? Jesus. Boy, that one hair is sharp as a dagger. Jesus. Anyway, he's down on his luck, and so we got chatting, and I couldn't help him in one specific way, but I was like, listen, I'm here every day, come by. If there's actual other things I can give you, like if you need a toothbrush, if you need to change clothes, if you need to wash your clothes, if I'm having supper, come have supper with me. Anyway, like, guys, on a global level, I would be remiss to, like, not really talk about the fact that, like, none of what we're experiencing right now is normal. The whole world is like an open genocide. It's televised. We have more missing, murdered, and indigenous women, all women of color, really, like, human trafficking. Like, I'm not here to be a buzzkill, but then it's just, like, between the Sudan, Yemen, Iran, like, Congo, like, everywhere. I mean, Canada, our own indigenous communities, like, for fuck's sakes, have not had clean water. Like, there's, like, it goes on and on and on. And that's why I just can't emphasize that, like, any act of compassion and kindness, any type of grace right now, it's about filling up the bank accounts right now in terms of love and light. No act is too small. No act is too big. This is the time to be courageous, bold, generous, fearless, and to really think about the inner landscape, because I just keep coming back to, like, we can't change the outer world unless we change our inner world. On some level, we've allowed for this type of violence and depravity again and again and again. It exists within us, and we have to look within. We have to start healing, you know? But healing, again, going back to, like, not micromanaging healing, a lot of it is just, like, being out in the world, not being on YouTube, not being in a self-help book. There's got to be a balance, you know? You can't dive in a little bit and then just, like, put it to the side, because then it just naturally occurs through your interactions or way of being in the world, you know? If you're reading books on how to be, like, spiritual, but then you go, I don't know, go out of your way to, like, smash a spider or, like, walk past a dying animal or a homeless person without something, I don't know, man. Okay. Also, guys, I got a new deck. I don't know if I showed you. Well, I think I did do a video. I don't think I posted it. Every little thing you do is magic. I was looking at this deck forever. I really was. I don't know. But here we are. Ooh. We're opening up onto the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles already. That's not bad. Oh. You know what? My elbow and my knee are great on the exterior. On the interior, ooh, yeah, my palms and that elbow, I can feel it, because when I go to shuffle, I can feel the crunchiness in my elbow. Okay, back to other exciting news while I shuffle. Okay, someone heavily been working with, I mean, I've always been working with cat energy, but like jaguars and panthers, leopards, lions, but jaguars and panthers. Okay, love black cats, you know me. Small black cat, big black cats, all the same. Guys, I just learned that Canada literally does have panthers. So back in the day, there's been a lot of escaped melatonin, because you can have black jaguars as well. It's just melatonin. Panther just means basically melatonin, big cat. Anyway, so whether you're an actual panther, jaguar, Ontario and... Hold on. Oh, Seven of Swords. That flew out. Okay. Well, I think we need some protection, because I'm talking about the panther. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Okay, about the panther. Yeah. So, Ontario officially does have huge sightings in parts of BC. And that's because back in the day, people used to just own wild cats. They would escape. Some escaped from some zoos. They did some mating. Anyway, I just love knowing in some of my provinces are literally jaguars and panthers. I don't have to go to Mexico. It's like right here. It's right here. Okay. Ooh, what's flying in? Big boy. Oh boy, we have the Seven of Swords to the Five of Cups. Well, what's this about? Okay, well, who is this? Who is this? Is this you, collective, or is this someone you're dealing with? The Champion of Swords. Which one is the champion again? Okay, hold on, let me pull out the book. Well, it's a peacock, so maybe a page? Also, I think in this deck they took out... Yeah, they took out what? It's either the page or the knight. It goes from, like, knight... Okay, hold on. Let's just get facts here. There's swords here. Pinchies. Okay. Okay, so we go from the 10 to champion. Okay, but where's the name? Oh yeah, champion to oracle. To elder. Oh yeah, so they do take out one. That's wild. Okay, so it's like either a page or a knight, or like a combined. Ooh, they have a song reference here, 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. Oh, fuck yeah. That's a great one. They have scents. Freshly cracked pepper. I love pepper. I'm making my special tea today. My inflammation kills everything kind of tea. The humidity, I just get so tight and so puffy. I had an ice pack on my face. I digress. Okay. Okay, so it is kind of like a page of swords. Page knight of swords. Okay. Okay, so we have a page knight of swords who's in this energy. Ooh, someone who's been watching you. Tell me more about this person. Are they actually young, or are they just acting young? Can we get more on their character? Who is this person? The Ten of Cups. Spirit. The Champion of Pentacles. Oh, is this a sibling? I'm hearing sibling. The Champion. It's like a younger sibling. Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever done a reading about it. Like so, I don't know, that just came in very clearly. Huh, okay. Ooh, has something ended? Ooh, snakes, the Seven of Cups. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yeah, because with this Ten of Cups, it's like that home or like, but it's the way that they're playing, and they're young. Yeah, they're both young. They're both pages. Okay, this is totally a sibling. Okay. Ew, so they're being all fucking sneaky. Or they were sneaky. What else is there? Now in the Five of Cups. Huh. Yeah, see, look what the Seven of Cups energy. So they've got the 2 sevens. Ooh, okay, side note, I'm a little bit distracted by all the cute birds in my yard right now. I'm gonna build a bird bath. I have the perfect yard, and it's so hot. I always forget, guys, insects needs water too. If you can, just go put out some water, or like a little bird bath. Put on your sprinklers for a little bit. It helps everybody. Okay, I digress. Oh, look how they're... Oh, interesting. Everyone's kind of pale. Pale in comparison. They pale in comparison to, or they feel that way. What did this sibling do? Let's get right into what they do, because if they're feeling this terrible, clearly they did fucking something. So let's get some scoops. What did they do, Spirit? Okay, let's call Grandmama. Grandmama. Page of Cups. Ooh, a sacrificial lamb. Oh, they sacrificed you. Oh, is that a little cow? Oh, Moo. Mootown. Okay, but what do they do? Okay, so I am hearing sacrificial lamb. I'm gonna run with it. Elder of Pentacles. Oh, it's like, it's almost like they sacrificed you because they wanted the attention of like one of the parents. Like, are you competing for a parent's love? Ew, yeah, like 2 of Pentacles, like this weird juggling. Okay, wait. No, let's get with this little deck to clarify, because this little deck is good for those stinky energies. Okay, so tell me about the Apprentice of Cups. Like, what is it that the sibling did to you? Sorry. So we have the Hermit to the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is looking at the Hermit, but really all I'm hearing is Virgo. Yeah, like she's trying to win over this Virgo. Okay. Can you tell me, can we get a bit clearer? Like, I just want to know what kind of, like, what is going on? Because these cards aren't the clearest, Spirit or Grandma. The Ace of Cups again. Did a sibling go after a loved one? Oh, is it not a parent? Oh, did a sibling go after your partner? Oh. Is this they had a baby? Oh. Okay, there's a couple. Okay. We have a few timelines here and different stories. I'm getting a few here. So, whatever it resonates. Wow, we are off to some scoops. This is bird level. This is small bird drama. The little birds would appreciate this type of story. I gotta get a little cedar bush for them. They would be freaking out if they saw this reading. Oh, and the Five of Cups. Oh boy, Nine of Wands. Okay. Okay, so we have a timeline where there's two siblings, where a sibling made you a sacrificial lamb. I'm getting like, yeah, black sheep of the family, golden child. I feel like this sibling wanted to be the golden child and was like vying for the affections and attention of a parent. There's some weird fucking dynamic there. Okay, so we have that. That's for like, we'll say, yeah, it feels like a 30%, 33%. Like, you know, like thirds here. Then we have a group of you where a sibling has hooked up with your ex. Yeah, the birds are coming to this bush now. Oh, I think they heard the scoops. Here they come. There is a little bush that they seemingly like. Okay, let's talk about it, the little birds. Get ready. Okay. Ew. But I feel like this was like a shitty ex, so like that's what makes it gross. And it's like recent, so that's disgusting. And then in this last timeline, it's like not only did they get together with your ex, they had a baby, or they're pregnant. And I'm getting strong Virgo. Sickening. Yeah, and someone's real nervous as hell about it. Oh, Five of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you better get ready to defend yourself. Ooh. Okay. Wow, this sibling's a real piece of work, aren't they? Okay, let's go back to the old deck here. Grandma, didn't see that coming. I think that's how you're gonna feel. Eight of Pentacles. This is why I feel like I could be single for the rest of my life, because really, I just need to smell good, have a bath, get my nails clipped, go out, take myself out to a beautiful meal, read a book, do a tarot card reading. Like, I'm fulfilled. Give my son a hug. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. What's the Eight of Pentacles about? I'm sorry, I'm really focused in on the beavers. There's something about this relationship. Again, I'm getting, parent-child again, but I'm not... Nine of Swords again. Okay, what's the what are you trying to show me with the beavers here? Oh, siblings. Look at that. I'm telling you, the siblings. Yeah, one of you is older. Collective, I think it's you. No, well, take it out, it resonates. One of you is the older sibling. The sibling who fucked you over, basically, is the younger sibling. Yeah, it used to be, for some reason, I'm also getting Gemini. because Hermit is Virgo, but it's Mercury, and Mercury is also ruled by Gemini. But with the other two, yeah, the two foxes again. Oh my god. Oh, it used to be a sweet relationship, didn't it? For some of you, your sibling may be born in the year of Tiger. That's what I just heard. Oh yeah, you two used to be best friends. But it's like this younger sibling has been competing, to be honest. Again, yeah, there's like this competing, the sacrificial lamb, the golden child. I also, okay, so what they're showing me is that you took care of your younger sibling. I can relate to that. I feel like there's a bit of a message in here for me. Yeah, the older sibling. Okay, so now that we have a bit of a backstory here. Okay, so why is this younger sibling mad stressed all of a sudden? Because I don't feel like you guys are hanging out all that often. Or, yeah, like, because I feel like you know all this information. So I don't think you're fucking talking. Okay, let's get more scoops. Whoops. Wow. Okay, so why is this person so stressed all of a sudden? Oh, they're home. But look, all of these pitchforks in the ground, this is very corpsey. I don't know. And with the vines, because, yeah, something's been laid to rest. I don't know, something's been buried. Oh, something that was supposed to be put to, oh yeah, like, when you bury something, you're trying to conceal it. We had the Seven of Swords. They were trying to fucking conceal their fucking shady fucking business. Oh, what? Again, people always just want the most mercy, or like the real crocodile tears just come pouring out when people get caught. Ooh, look, wasn't I just speaking about jaguars and big kitties? And this is the Judgment card. The coffin! Oh my god, literally! Put it to rest. Oh, they're being judged. Something that was laid. Look at that, it's an open coffin. Open coffin means you can see everything. Yeah, all eyes. Oh, this sibling. See? This is the Three of Pentacles. I don't know. Something's abuzz. And those are bees. Those are wasps. Now, I love wasps. I had a pet wasp named Rosie. There's something about this hole in the coin. See the other coins? It's a sibling. Yeah, they're like empty on the inside. There's a hole in their middle. Ooh, the tower's on the bottom. Oh, yeah. Or, like, perhaps a sibling. There's a tower in their home. Oh, yeah. There's something about this looking, reminding me of this. Oh, shit. Yeah, the truth. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look what's broken, but look, we see that coin there. Yeah, there's something about these shapes. The home is broken. Oh, their home is broken. Oh, is your home broken? You lost everything because you're a fucking loser? Yep, the mighty ant holding the sword of truth. Look at those beautiful clouds. Oh, that's stunning. That's exactly... I love clouds. I'm a cloud person. This is everything. I love this. See, in collective, this is you. perhaps you also have a child. This reminds me of me and my son. If he were here right now, he'd be like, Dad, that's me and you. We always play that game of like when we see two of anything, I'll be like, which one's me, which one's you? So he'd be like, Dad, that's me, that's you. Yeah, big floofy here. Yeah, collective, that's you. Okay, so, but Spirit, why does collective need to know about this? Okay, here, let's get at the little deck again. Okay, so why does collective need to know about this business? Is the younger sibling coming forward, or like, what's the scoops here? Why does collective, or is it just kind of a nice heads up to be like, oh, this shitty person, they're about to eat shit, and get judged for it. Oh, they want to come forward with a little offer. Oh, a little truce, because they lost everything. Here's the thing about dirt kicking snakes. I don't know if you've noticed this, but most losers, they always need a pack. Like it's like a little. Snakes need a ball of snakes. I don't know what it is. Like weak people need other people to survive, you know? So if this person has lost, I don't know, their family or whatever the fuck's going on for them, they have no one left, yeah, they always have to come back because it's like they need someone. They can't just be by themselves because they are not thriving on the inside. Okay, so they're coming forward with an offer. Why? Oh, because they three of swords you. Yeah. Oh, and look, now we have the 7 of cups again to the 7 of coins. Yeah, they had a decision to make. You know which decision they chose to make? To fucking betray you. They're a fucking backstabber, motherfucker. Yeah, they're delusional too. They are right out to fucking lunch. Okay, well, collective. Yeah, the moon. With the cups too, I don't know, this person might also like actually have something wrong with their mind. Even if people can appear high functioning, hand to God, people can appear real high functioning and they can be right fucked in the head. Mental illness and pathologies can look a lot of different ways. Confirmation. Yeah. Beep. Mental health. Okay. So, Spirit, what's your advice to collective on this terrible sibling? That really just sounds like they can go eat shit. Oh, look at that. Look at that, the devil. Oh, justice. But justice is coming for this devil, but look, it's coming from Jesus himself. Beautiful. Yeah, what I'm seeing is you're gonna get restored balance. See, look, I feel like this cup, this is what's coming to be balanced, is like this cup for you. Everything that this disgusting sibling, yeah, Spirit's not playing. Bird fight. Okay. Well, we're at 43 minutes. So, justice is coming in for you. What else should I ask? Anything else before we close out? How do you feel about your sibling? Yeah, what are your feelings? 7 of Swords. You feel like they're a fucking liar? You don't trust them, so you're never ever gonna fucking say another fucking word to them, but all you see them is just like, they are the 3 of Swords. They are that original 7 of Swords that we saw with the fucking fox. Okay, some serious. So when they come towards you, what are you gonna do, collective? You're gonna read them their, shit. Knight of Swords. You're gonna tell them what's what. You are gonna fucking tell them what's what. Yeah, you are. Great. Yeah. Oh no, this is the page. It's watching. Yeah. So you're not even gonna engage. You're just gonna watch. Because also, actions speak louder than words. Because also, you can also weed out a fake apology right quick. People will come in, they'll be crying their little eyes out. promising all the things, and if you're not swayed by that initial attempt and you say, no thanks, watch them go 0 to 100 fucking loser on you. Yeah, just watch people, observe. That's why when things try to go too fast, approach love and courtship. That's why courtship is important. Get to know someone. Love is like a good soup. You cook it all day long on the stove on a low simmer. Bring it up to boil every now and again. This fucking guy, this scent, it's my new favorite scent. My serotonin. This scent alone. This guy created a scent that makes me feel like I could never actually be with someone again, and I could be totally okay if I just had this scent. Yeah, go find you a person that smells delicious. Okay, here comes the recycling. That's my cue. Stay blessed, stay golden.